Being a part of UU Fresno has affected me in many ways, both of us in many ways, I think. I think for sure it's made me a better person.
When my husband and I moved to Fresno, we came from out of state, and so we really had no family, no community. And what the church provided us was love and support, a place for us to raise our children that was always warm and welcoming.
So we offer a lifespan religious education program which culminates on Sunday. Throughout the week we have various programs, but Sunday morning is really the heart of our program for lifespan religious education, including our children, our nursery care, through our senior high youth, focus on a curriculum that is more engaged and embodied than a set classroom curriculum.
This church has given me a place to go where here in Fresno I feel comfortable. It was the first place where I really feel like socially I've met a lot of people who I've become friends with.
There's a sense of community, and not only community at the church, but feeling like I belong more to Fresno, that I'm more connected here.
So after church on Sundays, we have coffee and conversation, which is an hour for our members and guests to get together out on the lawn, share a cup of coffee, and talk about their life experiences, their spiritual paths, and what they got out of the day's service. It's just a nice way to get together and be in community with one another.
For me, it's meeting new people and getting the opportunity to talk with these people. And for youth, I feel like it's a big family.
It's given me like a community to belong to. It's helped me to heal a lot of my feelings about religious communities in general, just as a gay person, and feeling like there is a welcoming religious community that I can belong to and develop as a spiritual person.
The Unitarian Universalist Church of Fresno is a church that is deeply rooted in love. They embrace and welcome everyone, holy as they are and as we find them. We are firm believers in being in community with one another, as well as the greater community of Fresno.
What's really interesting about this church is that we define our faith by our community and how we are together in community, how we covenant together, the promises we make together, and how we deal with conflict that arises in this community. Our faith has lots of depth. It is actually quite beautiful, and it's not bound to religion or doctrine.
What the UU Church of Fresno has meant for me is that I found a community of people who were not always like me, but always interested in the kinds of things I was interested in spiritual growth and questing, in theological concerns, in social justice.
When I think about beyond that, how the church has changed me, I realize that it's given me the opportunity to put into action the beliefs and values I hold through social justice activities and other opportunities in the community.
The social justice factor of this church is just, I think, exceptional.
Callis Camp has been one of the most amazing experiences of my life. It's shown me that I really love working with kids. It's a wonderful program the church puts on for its youth and the youth of the rest of Fresno.
For our children, it's also a spiritual home. Got them thinking about the world and what the world needs and how big it is and how we're all interconnected.
And we became members of this church because we started a family and we wanted a safe environment where we can all explore and grow and wonder.
Probably my favorite thing about this church is just all the things that I've done with those friends. We did the homeless outreach, in which we gave supplies to people less fortunate.
Finding UU was like finding a home of other people, just like us, and yet different. So that's always, I think, that's a refreshing aspect of the UU as well.
So our facility is actually quite versatile and beautiful. We have a green campus. lots of open space and a great sanctuary that can host local events, citywide events, and our own UU Church of Fresno events. We also open our sanctuary and our facilities up to local groups, including from Farsi classes to our musical performances during the week. It really does serve as, and can serve as even further, a retreat center for this area, and those things that are spiritual, that are artistic and creative.
I think when we always sing, especially at the end, the song about go from here in peace, go in love, I'm always moved by that because truly this church is a place of peace and love.
The UU Church of Fresno has been committed to the principles of love, the quest for truth, and community service since 1953.
We are a church of all ages, different races, and varying family types. We are a welcoming community that invites you to be with us just as you are. We strive to facilitate your spiritual path through our diverse programming on Sunday and throughout the week.
We welcome you with open hearts.
Please join us.